Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we got a big boy character, a real big boy character right here. I think that this banner unit, Piccolo, who Dokkan awakens into a Piccolo and Vegeta exchange character. I think that this character is actually going to be quite effective. Really nice pairing with the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. So I'm definitely excited to see this character kind of in action. Let me just level them all the way up. Let's go ahead and rainbow them. Now, I'm gonna give them the rainbow star and awaken them right here. But I'm not gonna give them equips quite yet, because I'm about to just get a bunch of tickets for the Whis event. And maybe I'll be able to get some good equips. So here, let's just go ahead and give them the rainbow star. Definitely full dodge is what I'm gonna want to go with, but I'm going to be able to get some better equips from a Whis event thing I'm about to do. So we'll leave it like this. I'll get them to link level 10, and then once we're ready to continue the link level 10 video, we'll start with the completed build once I've actually given them their equips. Alright guys, so we got some equips on the Piccolo and Vegeta exchange unit. This is kind of what I decided to rock with right here. I mean, we do have some good stats, right? We're going to be able to get up to 16 additional and 25 dodge, so that's definitely going to work very effectively. So let's use this. Let's hop into an event, and let's see how good the Piccolo and Super Saiyan Vegeta is going to perform here. Alright guys, we're here in an event. I did just want to point this out, how useful this can be right here. So, I mean, it's turn 2. We're just a shade under, 77% HP. The ability to just go into the standby, like, whenever we would want, very early on, definitely a very handy ability by Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks, to be sure. Alright, I'm just going to skip ahead. We got Piccolo and Vegeta in slot 7. So, we'll just come back, when they show up and kind of see how things are going to go. Alright, now one thing that's going to be really good for Piccolo and Vegeta right here is that this is a character who has a start of battle condition. Oh, brother. This is the friend unit. They're gonna... okay. Yeah, having to rely on their type orb changing gonna be annoying. But Piccolo and Vegeta, right, when they show up, they're gonna be able to give us a start of battle condition on the swap from Piccolo into Vegeta is what's gonna help us. Now, Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, they did super attack turn 1. They got that buff for a couple of turns. So I guess we could rock them in slot 1 and kind of see how well they do. This is a rainbowed Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. Low-level links, but to be fair, it's just Saiyan links. It mostly doesn't change stuff too much. Alright, let's do this. I want to keep... well, I was going to say, I want to keep Piccolo and Vegeta on rotation with the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. Mainly because when we swap into Vegeta, it's going to be perfect synergy with the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks once they become Goku. Yeah, let's leave them on rotation, actually. We'll hit this. Orb's not really looking too good, unfortunately. Let's hit this. I think Goku, Gohan, and Trunks should probably live. They'll take some damage, but we could, at the same time, show off one of Piccolo and Vegeta's strong abilities, which, at the end of every turn, 30% HP regeneration. So, I mean, we could bring back a lot of the HP they'll lose. I don't think they'll get one shot. Not by this boss. I don't think so. All right, let's take a look. Piccolo is supporting them. He's giving them 60% stats and 2 ki. Let's see. Double digits. Beautiful. Beautiful. They're not even fully... because they get defense with every 3 ki they get. So they could still get another, what, 60% defense if they're up to 24 ki. From what I've seen from using them so far, ki is going to be potentially their biggest issue. Because a lot of how they're going to get ki is functioning on getting physical type orbs to get them the 24 ki, and type orb changing can be very inconsistent, right? Alright, this is a boss we could debuff as well. I like the God event stages because these can go on a little longer, right? Because this is a 4-phase fight, but even in here, I mean, with some of the monsters we have, we will blow bosses away fast. All right, so let's see. So Piccolo, 8.65 right out of the gate right there. Again, Piccolo was giving superclass allies 30% attack and defense, and then another 2 key 30% attack and defense for characters who are also on all-out struggle or movie hero. So one thing to keep in mind that's unfortunate here is that does not include Tech Vegeta. Tech Vegeta, remember, is a villain character. Still easily good enough to run in the fight on the team. Like, in a lot of these runs, I see no reason why we wouldn't bring Vegeta. He could be very effective. But, you know, just something to kind of mention there. Also, remember that Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, on their 18-key super, they do give superclass allies a little bit of attack and defense, which would have been activated for the Piccolo and Vegeta character. All right, so, yeah, let's hit this. So we'll go ahead and rock Bulma's, you know, support right there. So we had Bulma's support was active on last rotation, right, for the Piccolo and Vegeta. That's the thing about this team that's going to be interesting to have here, is that we're going to have Bulma's support up at all times, mostly. Bulma should be pretty effective on this team. We're not going to want to run her in slot 1. Like, her and future Gohan are characters who we're mostly not going to want to run in slot 1. I think we could definitely get away with it a little bit more with them if we're going up against a physical enemy. But besides that, Bulma and future Gohan, they don't have what it takes to handle slot 1. I mean, maybe in some of these situations with double Goku, Gohan, and Trunks giving 2-turn support, I mean, the fact that there's like 154 defensive support up at all times, plus Bulma's 2-turn support, means a lot of characters, I mean, it's a lot of extra stats that a lot of characters are going to be running. So on this team, a lot of characters should actually be able to perform much better than they potentially could. This, to me, what this character is doing could be an interesting ability to like make like older characters relevant potentially. All right, so we saw only one rotation of Piccolo. We'll probably do another run, right? But you know, he had the HP regeneration at the end of the turn. They had the support and stuff like that. Now it is a start of battle condition transformation with Super Saiyan Vegeta right here. Now this doesn't have any voice acting, right? Yeah, I do kind of... The only issue I have with this character, no voice acting on that passive transformation ability they have right there. Okay, so now we're going to get really, really good synergy between the Super Saiyan Vegeta and then, you know, it's intended to be with the Super Saiyan Goku. Here, let me just go ahead and swap over. Let's get Super Saiyan Goku out real quick, okay? So Goku comes out, and look at this. Look at the field of orbs we have available now to really, like, juice things up immensely, right? So, wait. Vegeta changes STR, AGL, and Tech Key Spheres to Physical Key Spheres. Was it... But we have AGL orbs right there. Is that because of Gogeta's orb changing mess things up? Huh? Yeah, Vegeta changes STR, AGL, and Tech Key Spheres to Physical Key Spheres. I don't know what those AGL Key Spheres think they're doing right there, but whatever. Alright, so let's hit this. So, remember, Goku, this is going to supercharge. Watch the charge counts, right? Like, oh, let's look at Vegeta's defense 202. Let's hit this. Let's look at the charge counts and then Vegeta's defense. So up to 30, and now Vegeta's up to 247. Every physical orb is giving 7% defense for 2 turns to all allies. So it's Vegeta and Piccolo. Early on, Piccolo can heal. Piccolo has a scouter. I don't think I pointed out how that scouter that was up was Piccolo doing that. And then start of battle transformation condition, which, you know, we just swapped to Vegeta. It's just a passive transformation on turn 5. You know, we transform. And then it's designed for Goku to be able to just drop the hammer with a huge miraculous punch thanks to Vegeta's orb changing. So let's go ahead and get this. It's going to be a very good turn for Vegeta. We're going to be able to have a lot of links up. Vegeta's link set: Super Saiyan, Prodigies, Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle for Vegeta. So let's go ahead and hit all this. We're going to see Vegeta hit some pretty good stats right here. On Vegeta's first turn, he gets an extra 300% attack and a guaranteed crit. Right, so we're going to see Vegeta potentially do a lot more damage on this turn. Vegeta does also have 50% damage reduction. And again, we have to keep in mind that running on this team, I mean, we're going to have the multiple turn defensive support buffing everybody, which is going to be really big, right? All right, looking good, looking good, looking good. All right, Vegeta, let's see what we get right here. 12.9 million guaranteed crit right here. So he'll do a decent amount of damage. Perfect. Hidden potential system additional. It's a normal. Hidden potential. No. Okay, wait. No, we get an additional. It's a high chance to be a super. That was a normal. But then the hidden potential system, additional super. We got it. Perfect. And notice he was up to 14 million right there. So pretty good damage, right? He was doing guaranteed crits right there. You know, 2 decent like damage shots, I would say, for a banner unit who is able to support when they're Piccolo. But Vegeta is not directly supporting. Like, he doesn't actually have, like, a support buff he's giving. But his support is going to be creating all of the physical key spheres for Goku. So what Vegeta is doing is he's supporting specifically the Miraculous Punch. That's what he's doing. Miraculous Punch is what it's called, right? Let me just double check that. It is called Miraculous Punch. Yep. Yeah, okay, perfect, perfect. So yeah, Vegeta is designed to directly support the Miraculous Punch. Alright, awesome. So we get to this rotation here. Let's just go ahead and transform. Oh, this is kind of a Vegeta showcase. So we'll play Tech Vegeta's animation. Funny enough, the Piccolo and Vegeta card have better animations than just Saiyan Day Dokkan Fest Tech Vegeta, right? I mean, it's crazy how good the Piccolo and Vegeta animations like those actually look. All right, so we got Tech Vegeta out. Oh, yeah. I mean, it is a Vegeta showcase. Let's do it. Let's drop it. Let's drop it. Let's drop it. I'll activate Bulma's support, so we could charge up the Miraculous Punch a little bit more next turn. All right, now, I guess that there is a couple of things we could talk about with the Piccolo and Vegeta character. All right, so remember, we got a huge amount of extra charges, and that was all thanks to Vegeta. Vegeta gave us a massive amount of extra charges. So when we get right here, Vegeta changes SCR, AGL, and Tech Key Spheres to Physical Key Spheres, but it's only once only. So the physical orbs being created like this is from Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, as well as, you know, Super Saiyan Goku. But, I mean, this is another huge amount of orbs we could hit right here. Let's just go ahead and do this. Just Giga Charge it even more. And now let's just go ahead and drop this. I mean, I guess I'll play this since Vegeta's in the animation as well. Up to 100 charges. Gonna be pretty easy, I think, to get a lot of charges up. Oh, one point I was gonna make when it comes to the Vegeta, right? So, Vegeta has an ability here. So he changes the, you know, all the orbs into physical orbs only on his first turn. Then he gets 100% attack when attacking if there's an all-out struggle category ally, starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle. So you can get that up, plus his 300% attack and guaranteed crit, if you have Vegeta transform on turn 6, right? So if we have, Piccolo and Vegeta on turn 3 and we float them off, we could get, the full 400% attack and the guaranteed crit instead. Now, one other thing, too, Vegeta's super attack effect is really good. He gets 50% attack and defense, supreme damage, and then a 30% chance to crit. The 30% chance to crit is not something we'll be able to see very often, though, because of the fact that that crit, it would need to be probably like turn 7 and beyond. So in a lot of fights, we wouldn't see it. We'd need the boss to be able to actually hang in there. All right, let's go ahead and drop this. So again, this is helped be supercharged from Vegeta creating all those physical orbs earlier. Alright, unfortunately no crit right there, type disadvantage against Rumshi. It's all good though. Alright, so let's see what Vegeta is going to be able to give us on this rotation. Remember, we've got a lot of defensive support and stuff like that up. Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, they should be okay against Rumshi, right? A little bit. Oh, if they get the super attack first, that'll give them another stack from their 18 key. I think this character might just be a little bit weaker on turn 1, but after that, they should be able to perform a lot better. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna, this video is gonna go up, and then we're gonna do the long video for them next. I just wanted to wait until I had Piccolo and Vegeta done. Right, Piccolo and Vegeta, they're gonna be a nice, effective character we're gonna be able to get some really good run out of. We have support right away. Piccolo can dodge, right? So he's got a defensive mechanic. Vegeta has 50% damage reduction. So Piccolo could have 60% dodge. Vegeta can have 50% damage reduction, which is very good. All right, let's see what Vegeta's damage is here. So this is without the 300%. No, still 13 million right here. Okay. This is without the 300% and the guaranteed crit, right? Additional no hidden potential system right there. Okay, perfect. I do want to get a little bit more footage, I think, of base Piccolo. Let me just hop into one more stage, kind of just with Piccolo. I feel like we got very limited footage of Piccolo. All right, guys, that's why to hop into a quick nether run. Just get, again, a little bit more footage of the Piccolo and Vegeta character. Now, again, Piccolo and Vegeta, they definitely are designed around making Goku, Gohan, and Trunks better. But, they're still going to be effective with, movie hero category characters, the Piccolo and Vegeta. Right, like Piccolo and Vegeta, for example, will give Beast Gohan another easy character to be able to get their stats, which will be nice. All right, now, I did kind of want to get Piccolo and Vegeta next to the STR Piccolo, because that will give us 7 out of 7 links, so I do kind of want that. Let's just do a couple rotations right here, and then I think I do want to get that turn in, Piccolo with, 7 out of 7 activated. And then we could kind of just, jump to, whatever, like a different run or something like that. 7 million? Perfect. Okay. Yeah, they're good. They're good. The only thing I would say that definitely could be improved quite a bit would be if Piccolo was, 70% dodge instead of 60%. I think that would be really quite helpful. But, with the way Piccolo is set up, right, 200% defense start a turn, 150% defense when attacking, the 60% defensive support. Piccolo's super attack gives him 50% attack and defense. So he does have a lot of defensive buffs in there. Now remember, you're always going to transform into Vegeta on turn 5. It's not something you can control. It is always going to happen. That's, you're always eventually going to be swapping into Vegeta. All right, here we go. Go ahead and get another rotation. We'll be able to get some numbers and stuff like that for the Piccolo and Vegeta. Remember, next to Orange Piccolo, links will be able to work a little bit better. We have Brainiacs, Prodigies, Experienced Fighters, Solid Support, Namekian, Gaze of Respect, and Fierce Battle. Again, we'll have 7 out of 7 next to the Piccolo from the Cooler movie, the one who came out during the 2022 Worldwide Download Celebration. I think that Piccolo would probably be an effective option on the double Goku, Trunks, and Gohan team, but that Piccolo's not on their leader skill, right? Super Saiyan, All Out Struggle, and what was the other one? Power Wishes. That Piccolo's not on that team. Okay, Hidden Potential System additional, unfortunately additional normal. Yeah, Piccolo is definitely pretty good. Maybe let's get the one turn of Vegeta here. Then I do want to get the 7 out of 7 link turn for Piccolo, and then I think we'll finish up. All right, we'll go ahead and get this animation in one more time, too. Again, it looks very good. I mean, that's one thing I'm personally pretty satisfied about with this celebration so far, is a lot of these animations, I think, look super good, right? So that's cool. Definitely makes it a little bit more exciting, I guess, right? Like, when we're able to see that. Oh, okay. Well, this is not really good. We don't have a good character who could sit there in front of UI Goku right there, actually. God damn it. Alright, well, Orange Piccolo, do your job. Don't die for us, buddy. Okay. Yeah, so Vegeta's not going to link super well with the Piccolos here. Only Prodigies and Fierce Battle up. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we get. The Piccolo and Vegeta, they, of course, are on a 200% leader skill here. They are getting their 200% leader skill buff. They do have quite a lot of 200% leaders. A couple ones that are very good, right? Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, LR Beast Gohan, and, of course, Carnival Gogeta. Movie Heroes is definitely a lot better now. Like, double Gogeta's team is going to work very effectively. As long as Goku, Gohan, and Trunks just stay on rotation, you know, you'll at least have one of their defensive supports up at all times, which will be really good. Alright, so let's see what Vegeta gets us. Okay, we're going to watch Piccolo first. Sure. Piccolo should eat this pretty fine. Don't really think we have anything to worry about. Alright, and Vegeta's at 11 million. Now remember, the first turn with him, it's a guaranteed crit. So, that'll be pretty solid. He has the built-in additional as well, right there. Normal. And then probably Hidden Potential System? No. Okay. Yeah, so there's the Vegeta. Let me just get that 7 out of 7 link turn with the SCR Piccolo, and we'll finish up. Alright, guys. I was just finishing up the event, and I got this attack set. I figured I'd show this in the video. So here's Vegeta only at 5 million. So that's what he could look like when that first turn of the 300% damage and the guaranteed crit runs off. We still got a crit right there. Because remember, he does have a 30% chance to crit from his super attack effect. It probably is the stacking kind. So every super attack he does probably should give him a plus 30% chance to crit, right? So I believe this super's going to have a 90% chance to crit. Yeah, I highly doubt we would have gotten 3 crits right there if it was just a 30% chance to crit every single time. So that probably is like the stacking kind. So on a second super, he'll have 60% crit. Third super, he'll have 90% crit. Damage was low, but at least he definitely did do crits right there. I'll take that for sure. Alright, guys. Let's just get this last rotation right here. We got the Piccolo rotation. We'll be able to have 7 out of 7 activated. So I did just want to kind of show this right here. So we'll do that, and then we'll finish up. I do really like this character a lot. I think that they're bringing a lot to the table. They do have defensive mechanics. They're supporting. Scouter, Piccolo can heal. Vegeta can set up what, you know, is one of the best units in the game. Right now, I do think that there's 12 million right there. I do think that there's 4 units who are a step above the rest of the game. I think in no particular order, LR Tech Broly, LR Cell Max, LR Beast Gohan, LR Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. I think those are the top 4 right now, to me. I feel like those 4... again, are kind of step above in terms of strength level. And Piccolo and Vegeta really help the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks and set up the Miraculous Punch to be the death-dealing punch. Alright, guys, so there was the Piccolo and Vegeta. Obviously, a new named character, very fun as well. I'm telling you, we're going to see a lot more of this. You know, these new named characters. So this right here, this is Resolve to Challenge Powerful Foes. Piccolo / Super Saiyan Vegeta. They, of course, are an exchange character. Leader skill, Worthy Rival or Bond, a Master and a Disciple. Category Key 3, 130% of stats. Super attack is the super moccasin. I believe that's how it's said. Or mageasin, something like that. 50% attack and defense for 1 turn, supreme damage to the enemy, and then lower enemy attack and defense. Very good. Attack debuffs, there's many fights where that could be useful. I was going to say Bulma, but to be fair, you would be in Vegeta mode by the time you get to the scary Bulma phases, right, I guess. Then passive, instinctive feeling. 3 key, 200% attack and defense start a turn. 30% chance to dodge. Now, this is where that should have been a 40%. I mean, I guess it always is. Nah, I guess it's... Okay, so this should be the same, but then this one right here, this should have been 40% for 4 turns. I know that the character becomes really silly, but, I mean, still. Right, so 30% chance to dodge, 150% attack and defense when attacking. Superclass allies get 30% attack and defense, then an extra 2 key and 30% attack and defense if they're also all-out struggle or movie hero. Then... when this character shows up for the next 2 turns, we have a Scouter, actually, and then plus 30% chance to dodge for 4 turns from the initial turn if there's an all-out struggle category ally on the team. Now, here's the thing about the Scouter. To me, and it's been like this for quite a while, being elite and incredible and unstoppable right away is just so important. And, I mean, Piccolo showing up, when rotations might be bad, things are looking, iffy, to get that Scouter for the first couple of turns could be very good. I think Goku, Gohan, and Trunks potentially could be pretty weak turn 1, comparatively speaking, to the other best units in the game, right? Which would include even Tech UI, AGL UI, in Evolution Blue Vegeta, all those types of characters, right? But this Scouter could kind of help them, because you definitely don't want to get hit with a super attack with them immediately, right? So that is good, right? This character is very well designed to be very helpful to Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. Then Piccolo also recovers 30% HP at the end of turn, so he just does that at the end of every single turn, which is really quite helpful. I guess it could potentially synergize bad with Goku, Gohan, and Trunks' transformation condition, though, because remember, you could get an early transformation with them if your HP is 77% or less, but Piccolo, I guess, could keep you from doing that. And then exchange with Super Saiyan Vegeta when conditions are met, which is starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. So this auto activates. It's not something you choose to do. It's one of the older style transformation types. So you just auto transform into Vegeta. And remember, it is start of battle, not start of turn. This celebration, they gave us all the start of battle conditions, which is good. Links are Brainiacs, Prodigies, Experienced Fighters, Solid Support, Namekian, Gaze of Respect, and Fierce Battle right there. Okay, perfect. This right here, these are the 200% leader skills we could run this character on. The first 3 are very good. And this character will work well, provided it's going to be a lot of movie hero characters. So Piccolo and Vegeta are not restricted only to this team. They will work just as well on Beast Gohan's team, and they'll work just as well with Gogeta, too, right? Then, of course, here's the best linking partners for Piccolo. The STR Piccolo, we did see a turn of them together. And then Orange Piccolo, he's got quite a few links with and stuff like that, too. 12 key multiplier is 140%. That does seem to me to be kind of a typical normal level. Nothing really too crazy there. Then, in terms of categories, so remember, this character is going to be on all of Piccolo's category teams. So this would include Worthy Rival, although Vegeta is also on Worthy Rival teams. Then, Piccolo is also on the Bond of Master and Disciple. That's how we are running the character on Beast Gohan's team. Then, they're also a Namekian buff, by the way. Love that. Love that. Anytime we get Namekian buffs, that's a W for sure. Then they're also on the movie hero category team. Gotten, quite a few movie hero. Well, I mean, I guess I don't want to say quite a few movie hero characters this year, but, we're back to it now. Movie hero is a team that will always be getting updated because there's so many movies and so many hype characters in the movies, right? Like, we're probably going to be getting another Dragon Ball Super movie at some point, right? So, there's that. They're also on the all-out struggle category. Always good to get powerful characters to add it to some of these niche categories. So, that's definitely a good thing there. Then, They're also on the Battle of Wits category team. Sure. This is going to be a character we could use, as long as we're being able to buff superclass characters, but we would just have to make sure that there's, movie hero units to help with kind of like the passive and stuff like that. And, I mean, I guess all-out struggle or whatever. They're also on Powerful Comeback. We've seen quite a few powerful comeback missions, actually. So, again, good to get buffs to some of these niche categories like this. That's very helpful. Then, Piccolo is also on the Gifted Warrior category team. Cool. Piccolo is also down here on the Fused Fighter category team. That team is eventually going to make a real nasty comeback. I cannot wait. As Piccolo stands now, this potentially could be a character who would be effective with the gods, by the way. Because, the gods will be able to activate a lot of these abilities and stuff, so that would be good. And then finally, Piccolo, of course, is an Earthbred Fighter category character. So there is the Piccolo. Piccolo, of course, I think is pretty good. Then we'd have the Exchange Transformation. And remember, we'd be able to do this transformation with Vegeta. 5th turn, start a battle, where super attack changes, passive changes, and most of his links change. This is actually one of the characters in the game that has the most links, this Vegeta. So definitely very good when it comes to link leveling purposes. Okay, so Vegeta's super attack becomes the Planet Burst. He gets 50% attack and defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage to the enemy, and then he gets a 30% chance to crit. Again, I believe the way that would work is, first super, 30% crit. Second super, he has a 60% chance to crit. Third super, he'd have a 90% chance to crit. It's just like Kale. And I guess AGLUI in Evolution Blue Vegeta, although nowadays they're always guaranteed critting pretty much. This, by the way, this is only for Vegeta's 2nd turn, because if you look at his passive skill, I Am Prince Vegeta, his first turn he gets 300% attack and a guaranteed crit, only on his first turn. I guess that's like that, because he's designed to be able to do a lot of extra damage on the turn where Goku, right, once we, swap into this standby right here, Goku's not attacking on that turn. So Vegeta is intended to pick up a little bit of the extra slack while this character can't attack. And then remember, Vegeta is also going to be creating all the orbs to make the Miraculous Punch even better. So again, incredible synergy. This is exactly what banner units should be. Characters to help the Dokkan Fest is always what they should be. Then, Vegeta gets 3 key, 200% attack and defense at the start of turn. 50% damage reduction, pretty good. Another 150% attack and defense when attacking. He has an additional that has a high chance to be a super. And then once only, he'll change STR, AGL, and Tech Key Spheres to Physical Key Spheres. And then Vegeta gets another 100% attack if there's an all-out struggle category ally in the same turn starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle. Links are Super Saiyan, Prodigies, Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. So he does mostly just get like a generic Saiyan link set, which can work better, by the way, with Super Saiyan Goku and the Miraculous Punch. He would link much better with that than Piccolo would, right? Here's, Vegeta's best linking partners. Unfortunately, a lot of these Vegetas at the top here are really dead characters. But this Goku down here, we do have 5 out of 5 with. Again, that, I believe, is the intention. Oh, and then this Vegeta, this guy is not dead. Definitely not. Very, very effective Vegeta. And Vegeta is on Goku, Gohan, and Trunks' team as well. So, there we go. There is, his 12 key is still the same, right? Yep, 140%, 12 key. There is the Vegeta and Piccolo exchange character. To me, this is a really fun character. I love this character. I think that they're awesome. I think they're great. This is a great banner unit. Maybe the best banner unit that's available right now. I mean, Bunny Bulma is very good. Dispo is very good. I think Int Gold and Frieza is still very effective. Like, there's a lot of good banner units this year. Like, Physical Gotenks is good. So there's a lot of good banner units this year. And a lot of them are designed very well to help out the Dokkan Fest, right? Even King Vegeta is pretty good. So let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.